Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us, and that helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR. Outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize that it's been almost 2 weeks since we've had a new episode. We had some scheduling conflicts with some interviews, and I also wanted to line up this series that we're starting today because we are less than a month away from AmeriCANAFEST, ladies and gentlemen, in Nashville, Tennessee. And this is the 25th anniversary of AmeriCANAFEST. So it is happening this year from September 9th to the 13th. So Dogg and the Music Lab podcast are going to be there the 9th to the 12th. This festival is very similar to South by in Austin. And as you know, I go there every year. So day parties during the day with lots of bands at different venues throughout the town, whether it's bars, restaurants. It seems like that seems to be mostly it. And then just music venues, of course. And then in the evening, then they have the actual like showcases, and you can buy a festival pass for $125, which is cheap to get into all the stuff, or you can just kind of pay at the door for the evening stuff. But the lineup is great. I think there's over 200 artists already in bands. They're also doing special performances with Dwight Yoakam and Shooter Jennings. That's at the Ascend Amphitheater. And then the Secret Sisters and Maggie Rose with the Nashville Symphony as well. So that's kind of cool. So we are super excited. So like we did with South by, ladies and gentlemen, we do a road to AmeriCANAFEST. So we feature 5 bands that are playing the festival this year. And they, of course, now with the AmeriCANAFEST lineup, it's a little different because it's just alphabetical order, so you don't really know who like the headliners are, other than like the first like 3 lines that they kind of definitively let you know are the headliners. But everybody else is just the same font, so they all have the same I guess booking. So our first band or first artist that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, that's playing this year at AmeriCANAFEST, her name is Abby Callahan. She's had singles since 2022, and her debut album, Grossly Aware, that came out last month. The songs that I'm featuring are Mary Jane, The Garden, and I Am Not Evil. And her songs, like all of the songs that you're going to hear or that you're going to hear about, I have a Spotify playlist that will be linked in this episode so you can listen to all of these songs, 15 in total from 5 different artists. So Abby is just a true delight. When you hear this Iowa City native who has played 300 shows a year since she was 19 years old. She was on The Voice at 15 and American Idol at 17. She has played CMA Fest this year and was supposed to play Bonnaroo, but of course Bonnaroo got rained out. Her style of music is described as kaleidoscope country, and she has now relocated to Nashville. She is excited to perform at AmeriCANAFEST after not playing last year, and she is represented by 12-6 Entertainment. Our next artist, ladies and gentlemen, they are called, or she is called, Case Oates. They just released a 4-song EP called Nora, and they have a new album coming out in 8 days, actually. The songs are called Nora, In a Bungalow, and Bitter Root Lake. Like I said, releasing their debut full-length album on 8/22 called Last Missouri Exit, and they're doing it on vinyl as well. This Chicago-based band featuring Casey as lead singer and part of her five-piece band, drummer and future husband, Spencer Tweedy. The title of the album is full of symbolism as the Missouri native left one life behind when she moved to Chicago, and this band is part of her new life. Her witty lyrics are met with light, bouncy rhythms, and I can definitely hear some Wilco influence for sure. They have a busy October opening for Superchunk, and look for this band to be on the rise. Our next artist or band, ladies and gentlemen, his name is D.K. Harrell. He's released two albums, The Right Man in 2023 and Talkin' Heavy in June of this year. The songs I'm featuring are Liquor Stores and Legs, PTLD, which stands for Post-Traumatic Love Disorder, and Grown Now. Louisiana born, and as a 12-year-old, he picked up his first guitar, and his first paying gig, get this, was playing B.B. King's guitar Lucille with his BB's backing band in Mississippi. Last year, he played all over the world and has won numerous blues awards, and at 27 years old, with countless festivals under his belt this year, you gotta catch this rising star in Nashville before arenas come calling nationwide. Also, check out his side project called Three Kings, and he is signed to blues label Alligator Records. We've got two bands left, ladies and gentlemen. We're just flying through this. Our next band, they are called the Jack Wharf Band. They've had singles since 2024, and they released Richmond's Most Wanted EP in June of this year. The songs I'm featuring are Washed, Picture Perfect, and Moonshine Man. This Salt of the Earth four-piece, originally from Richmond, Virginia, makes sense, and now in Nashville, really blew me away with their studio material of toe-tapping anthems that you will instantly sing or hum along to. Deaths to family and friends and a band breakup for 6 months were handled with a deep Christian belief amongst all the band members, and they hope to continue to spread that light. This 21-year-old and his band recently signed to Cobalt Music and is with Big Machine. Our last band, ladies and gentlemen, they are called Marfa. They've had singles since 2024, and the songs I'm featuring are Daisy, How She Left Me, and Little Miss Two Time. Bryce Menchaca and Kellen Wall are from Denver, Colorado, and are raising a lot of eyebrows in the Americana scene with their catchy tunes, humorous lyrics, and beautiful harmonies between them. With an appreciation for contemporary folk and a fond memory for the classics. Their college teacher was a former manager for Nathaniel Rateliff and Dinosaur Jr., and he decided to come out of retirement to guide the band with help. And if you're wondering what Marfa is, it's a small town in Texas. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your 5 artists and bands that are playing AmeriCanaFest in Nashville, Tennessee this year, September 9th to the 13th. We've got Abby Callahan, Case Oates, D.K. Harrell, the Jack Wharf Band, and Marfa. And two of the bands that are playing this year, I actually interviewed for the podcast, Elijah Johnston and West Texas Exile. So definitely check them out. Check out all of these bands if you're going to the festival. If not, listen to their music, support them when they come to your city. But we are super excited to come to Nashville. It's going to be our second time in Nashville. First time being in 2018. So I'm sure some things have changed, some things have closed, some things have opened, and we're going to explore hopefully all of it with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us. That helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR, outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. And also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, check out our Spotify playlist of all of the songs that are featured in the link in this episode. And as always, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab Podcast.